Wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, it's me again, Chyntia Intan, and I am a student of English Department, Universitas Muhammadiyah Semarang, 7th semester. And today I'm going to talk about ESL teacher. So what makes a good ESL teacher and what are the qualities of good ESL teacher? So let's talk about that. So the first quality of good ESL teacher is communicate clearly. Uh, Teacher must have a good communication skill. Good teachers speak at a slower pace so the student can follow. And as a primary source of English in the classroom, it is teacher responsibility to be understood in class. So speak at your student level and at a pace that make them feel like English isn't that hard. And in communicate with the students, pronounce word clearly. Teacher pronounce word clearly and refrain from using regional slang and use common words. Use vocabulary that they understand about 90% and about 10% new vocabulary in order to broaden their lexicon. And the number two is get them talking. So in the classroom, make communication with the students to ask questions and do activities that let them interact with the language that is your important job. And the next is motivate your students to speak. Ask them questions and give them enough time to answer. The next is classroom management. So in the classroom management may it one of the scariest for new teachers because managing is difficult. So the best way to do that is to keep students in chat and have structured lessons so that the students know exactly what is expected of them. And in the classroom management, please have a rules and procedures to keep order, but focus on leading the class in engaging way. If they have fun, they won't have time to chaos. And the next is build relationship with the students. When students like you, they will open up and give their best. Before class start or when they enter room, ask them question about their lives. How are they doing? What was their weekends like? And it is special happening that we get to know them by showing you care. And this is will be way to get their attention and activity to interact with them. Do that, they will move mountains for you. And the next is fun activities. So in the fun activities, please use collaborative and fun activities. For young learners, you can use games, songs, flashcard, board races, fun, or fly swads like that. And at their early age, you know to make learning fun by using these activities, especially for young phonics learners. And for all students, you should let them interact with their friends. Use surveys, role players, and other team-based games. By making class fun and interactive, students will learn better and teaching will be a breeze. Good luck. And the next is well prepared. So what is the meaning of well prepared? Okay. The first one is prepare for each lesson and have pickup lesson plans for when you get a last minute class. Be sure of your schedule and have your week planned out. If possible, go over the grammar point that you will teach in each lesson and have example explain to the students. An organized teacher is a good teacher, so have your paperwork is present condition. And the number 7 is various sources. As a teacher, understand that you are just the medium. You aren't the only one source of language. So many teachers think that their word is low. Be modest, you only have your own experience. So find other sources and expose your students to different ideas. And also many teachers only use the topic that they are interested in, which deprives your students from experiencing too bountiful knowledge that exists in the world. So as a good teacher, constantly searching for new ideas and content, they open themselves up to other perspectives and cultures and then explain it clearly to their students. And the next is students' culture. As a ESL teacher, make sure that you understand your students' culture. There are certain words and linguistics issues that are more prominent in different countries. And respect your students' culture, understand how to interact with them accordingly. If possible, let them share in class and integrate their history and views into your lesson. And learning through experience will internalize English and make it part of their lives. So the next is storytelling. You might wonder, why is storytelling? So as a good ESL teacher, be a good storyteller. The best teachers are able to weave interesting stories into their classes. It could be from their own lives or fictional tales, maybe. And why is storytelling is important? You know that listening is the first skill language that learner practice. If you can tell interesting stories that captivate your audience, students can learn and enjoy class even more. And we have to remember that stories are also the original way of learning and preserve, preserving culture. Within stories, words, grammar, and themes are transferred to learners in a compelling way. So the last but not least is enthusiasm. Okay. So you are going to do the same thing over and over again, stuck in a classroom with many students that are unmotivated, doing the same activities, same conversation, facing the same problem every single day. The only way you can make this kind life bearable is to have enthusiasm that motivates you to continue being an educator. It could be a passion for the language, a passion for the students that you teach, or a passion for the process teaching someone something new and watching them succeed. So, enthusiasm and whatever your reason is, make sure to remind yourself about it every day to be the best ESL teacher for your student. Enthusiasm motivates you to continue being an educator. And the last but not least is be the best ESL teacher for your students. So I think that's all for this explanation. And I'm sorry if I had mistakes, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.